Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. NVIDIA. Was I right? Or was I right? Or was I really right? Let's talk about it right now. This is part of a gold day. The studio isn't just green, it's gold today. It's the best day we've had in nearly 3 years of my show. In fact, it's probably the best day I've had in 4 years. I just wasn't broadcasting then. It's part of the gold series. We've done lots of videos today. Check out the playlist. Links are in the description. We've done FOMO, cheap money, the S&P, margin, how people are buying cheap money right now. Tom Lee interview. I just had that a few moments ago. And now NVIDIA. Let's talk about it. So I was right. September, the rates came down as predicted. I did say 0.25. It was a 0.5. Okay, we jumpstart the economy. Okay, I always said that was a possibility, but I got it wrong. I said 0.25, but nevertheless, we did get a rate cut. Was I right about the NVIDIA? Well, I'm going to tell you now. NVIDIA, my price target is $210 within 12 months. No question, 100%. I've got no doubt whatsoever about that. And I'm going to explain why. Here's my portfolio. As you can see, I'm all in on the S&P. I don't own a single share of NVIDIA. I only own it through the S&P. That's the best way of buying it. So 6.6% or 6.7% of my money, and I think it's about 14 grand now, something like that, $15,000 is NVIDIA. And that's going to double, about 30 grand within 12 months. That's part of the story to take my portfolio to $1 million. Anyway, as you can see, the portfolio is reaching all-time highs, 116,375. It's making all-time highs literally every couple of seconds now. But let's talk about NVIDIA. Everyone's focused, at least others are, I'm not. Bloomberg this morning, I'm watching it. I'm watching it on multiple screens. I'm watching CNBC, and everyone's running around, going back on what they said. No one knows what they're talking about. Everyone's just trying to sell stories. Meet Kevin, the 60% crash every day, doom and gloom. Sell videos. Lie. Do all you care about is yourself. I find it really toxic. It annoys me. It stresses me out. None of it is true. It's all selfish greed, and sadly. The fact of the matter is, NVIDIA was oversold. NVIDIA is going to 210. And here's the reason why and what we're looking for. Everyone today is trying to sell the story, and I'm not hearing anyone. And I look a lot. I've got screens all around me. No one seems to be focusing on what's important. What's important isn't the rate cut. We knew the rate cuts were coming. As investors, you think past that. I play chess, not checkers, right? I don't care about today. I care about 6 months, a year, 10 years. I don't move one piece. I'd have 10 moves already lined out in my mind. I'm not reactive. I'm proactive. All right. I create my own story. Don't follow everybody else's. What we've got now is an overreaction with the carry trade. People not expecting rate cuts, and then it happened. People feeling like the 0.5% means weakness. It doesn't. It means the Fed just want to jumpstart the boost. Even Sensei yesterday said, when we had the reaction, he said, I'm quite bearish. I said, I'm not bearish on it. I don't agree. I agree that I believe we got the AI revolution, and the NVIDIA and the great businesses, not all of them, are going to explode. Hence 210 within 12 months. We got overselling, overreaction. Remember, the stock is priced to perfection. People are never satisfied. They always want more. No one's got any patience. Jim Cramer this morning saying Palantir is not even a real business. It's a meme stock. It trades like a meme stock, but it's not a meme stock. Just what Jim Cramer's saying, because he knows a lot of people are going to fire into that going, Palantir is a real business. It gets people to watch his show. It's rubbish. Palantir is a real business. NVIDIA is a real business. However, it got overbought, it got oversold, and whatever. Everyone was concerned about rate cuts. No one's paying attention to what's most important. What's most important, I've not heard anyone mention it, is the bloody earnings. Based upon the forward peg ratio of where the forward price is, not the lagging price. Right now, NVIDIA is still undervalued if you look forward to the PEG ratio going forward, not the back earnings, not the backward looking prices. NVIDIA oversold. People got fearful. A lot of people bought the stock because it's trendy and it's sexy. Over leveraged. They got shorted. They got margin call. We saw that happen live on the show. People going, I've just bought it on the earnings and now it's sold off and I went all in on margin. Now I've lost my money. Everybody does that. Not everybody, but a lot of retail investors on Robinhood get overexcited like today, FOMO, overbuy. Now we've got cheap money and it's going to get a lot cheaper. Everyone's buying, overbuying. So we had all of that, over leverage, and they got wiped out on the earnings because it dipped because big money could move it. And that's what happened. Big money moved it down. And now it's going back up again. What we should be focusing on is none of that. That's all noise and rah-rah and sells videos, which is why I don't do it. What we should be focusing on is the earnings in October. Now, the earnings in October will have a lot to do with Blackwell. The fear of Blackwell being delayed. No issue. Customers have been taken care of. They're queuing up to buy what NVIDIA have. No problem. Blackwell is soon to be delivered. No problem. We're going to have a great earnings in October. It's going to perform well. Now, you'll go, yeah, but it's price to perfection. You've just said price to perfection. If it's not perfection, it will sell off again. We've already had it sell off. We've got a bigger business now, a more profitable business now. It's a $210 stock now. When we get the information in October, we don't have to be worried about the overreaction of overselling because we've already had it. Now, we've got a much stronger economy. We got free money. We got everybody buying everything now, which is ridiculous. You should already be in. I bought NVIDIA through the S&P when it was at 80. I don't care. It's 120, 150. I don't care if it goes down to 90. I couldn't care less. That's investing, not reacting to the market. Blackwell will report well, NVIDIA will report well, and will go up. Yes, there'll always be some trading on the day. Of course there will. The famous incident, I talk about it a lot, when Amazon went down 10%, woof, in 1 second. I always set buy orders. Well, I set buy orders now to the S&P. I was up at 2 o'clock this morning watching the S&P explode, by the way. It was up like 4.5% this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning. I saw that. I went to the toilet and Leah goes, what, you're on your phone again? Well, yeah, I'm looking at the S&P. Come back to bed. You're always on the bloody phone. Right? Anyway, that's another video, right? Anyway, so at the end of the day, we'll get the earnings. It'll be fine. There'll be horse trading. People will dump the stock because it's good. People get this confused over and over again. They go, why did the stock dump? It was a good earnings. The stock can dump on good or bad. It can pump on good or bad. That's just a very simplistic way of looking at trading. You've got to look at it in much more detail. Why did it do it? There's many other reasons, like hundreds of reasons when you bring it all together. The woods, the forest is made up of lots of trees, but every tree makes the forest. It's very important. If you've got a big dump, one of the reasons could be the stock is so fantastic, those that can move it. Why? Because they've already bought it. They've already made a fortune. They can dump it, buy it back again, and do it again because they can move the stock. You can't. Right? You don't have to worry about that if you're an investor. This is the one thing that Jim Cramer does get right. He often talks about being an owner, not a trader of Apple. He mentions that a lot, and he's right there. He's right. He's wrong on most things, but he's right on this. He's right on the fact that you should be an owner of NVIDIA. Now, why? Why an owner of NVIDIA? Because as an investor, you want to own a business that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week makes you money. I own several businesses. I own 500 businesses making me money. In fact, I own 501 because my YouTube channel makes me money 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You need to own a business that makes money. So own Apple, own NVIDIA, own Amazon. Don't trade it. Just buy it on the dips when everybody else is running to the hills going, oh my God, it's all going down. So NVIDIA, great business, great earnings coming up in October. I won't be covering it. I'm going on holiday. I've been here for 2 years, every single day with you. I'm taking a break. I might pop in and do the earnings from my phone, sat on the beach. I don't know. But seriously, though, all joking aside, NVIDIA is going to be fine. Is it okay to buy it now? Yes. Real money is buying it right now. Real money is buying it right now. Was it better when we told you to buy at 90? Well, yeah. Was it better at 80? Well, yeah. But if it's going to 210, who the bloody hell cares? It's not going to be done at 210. At 210, we don't pack up the business and go, we're all done. Now we can sell it off and go to zero. It's a great business for our lifetimes, for many, many years ahead. 210 is all we can measure going out. I don't know what's going to happen in 10 years. I know it's a great business. It's well funded and well managed, and it'll make money forever probably. But I can't say that with certainty. I've got no bloody idea. But I do know 12 months. Okay, that I can see, that I can calculate. So NVIDIA, there you go. It's a great day. We've got free money coming to market. It's not really free, but people call it free money. People are focusing on the wrong things. We should be focusing on earnings. So if you want to see the full series, I've just done FOMO, fear of missing out. I've done cheap money. I've done the S&P 500 prediction. I've had an interview with Tom Lee. You might want to check that out. And of course, this is NVIDIA. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Over here, I shall put the playlist for the gold day of videos all in here. And down here, the most important video. And if you've watched it once, you've not watched it enough. Watch it over and over and over and over again until you've got it into your head, the psychology of investing. Until you know exactly what you own, why you own it, what your target is, where you're going, and most importantly, know yourself. If you know yourself, you'll invest wisely and you'll join me on the road to $1 million without me ever buying any more stocks. And that is my last video in the series. That comes up right after this one. Automatically, if you've watched to the end, it'll just take you to the next video. How I'm going to get to $1 million without buying a single share. You want to watch that right now? Okay. Over here is the playlist of the whole series. It's the last one in the series. There is psychology investing. Watch it over and over again and just sit and relax. And this video will automatically go into the premiere of the last one. The last one is the road to $1 million. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.